We are whipping up some potato gratin. I'm joined by the co-owner here at the French Baker and I suppose Benny's Bistro as well, as Scott Adams. Good morning.
Good morning.
I think one of the best days of my life was when I walked through the doors at the French Baker and we met.
That's right, absolutely.
It's such a hidden gem. I can't believe for years I've been walking by and hadn't come in.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, we've got this kind of small little niche back here in the back of the bakery, so even like some of our customers who have been coming for years and years to buy bread don't even know that this is back here, and they'll stumble down the hallway and yeah.
So what's the idea behind Benny's Bistro?
Well, our concept originally, we were a cafe, and then we kind of gradually sort of evolved into a bistro, more of a traditional French bistro. You know, what we do here is just kind of take really amazing ingredients and really try not to manipulate them so much. You know, the menu is really simple and small, and we like to have that kind of control. You know, it's not overwhelming for the customer, and they're pretty much guaranteed to have the exact same sort of experience every time they come that way.
Well, when you're sourcing super fresh ingredients, I feel like you probably don't need to manipulate them all that much. The flavor is already there.
That's right, and we're so fortunate. We have the ByWard market so close, so all the little farmer stalls, and good friends with all of the the people that are vending in the summer, and yeah, we have every day really great access to awesome stuff.
Right at your doorstep.
Yeah.
I've never made potato gratin before.
Okay, so super straightforward. We've just sliced some Yukon Gold potatoes. You can use a mandolin to save you a lot of time. Essentially, just a a little tool like that. I steeped some cream.
Okay.
Awesome. Just watch your fingers. It's going to be super hot.
Oh, is it hot? Okay.
Yeah, and so in the cream, it's just heavy cream with some salt and pepper, obviously some bay leaves, some shallots, some garlic. You can see I didn't even peel the garlic. It's not necessary.
It's not necessary?
No, because we're going to strain it anyways, right? And it's got good flavor. Got some thyme. You can see all that yummy stuff.
Wow. Can I just eat that?
This part is going to get a little bit messy because now all we're going to do is really just kind of get some of this potato mixed in, and then we're just going to essentially just start dumping them into our pan. It's not really a fancy technique. It's pretty straightforward, just kind of layering all the potatoes down.
Gotcha.
Trying to make them a bit even.
Okay, I'll go for evenness here. Now, what different meals is Benny's Bistro open for?
So we do brunch on the weekends, and that's kind of like become our our most popular service by far. It's quite busy on the weekends, and so people are in and out all day.
Right.
And we also do lunch during the week. We're not open for evenings at all.
Yeah.
We do croissant and coffee and things, of course, in the morning.
Yes.
And a small breakfast menu, but essentially we're just kind of a lunch brunch place.
Okay. And can I call ahead to make a reservation, or is it first come, first served?
You can absolutely make a reservation Monday through Friday. On the weekends, just because it's so chaotic, we don't accept reservations.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Now, am I hogging the potatoes here?
No, you're doing great.
Okay.
You just kind of maybe need to, even them a little bit.
Even them there too,
yeah, it's not so stressful, Sarah, because what we're going to do after it's cooked is press it overnight. It's going to kind of condense everything, make it really nice, and then we cut it into little stacks. And this is kind of our take on sort of the traditional Eggs Benedict. We serve it with some homemade pea meal bacon that we cure here. And some poached eggs, hollandaise if you like, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yes, when I saw it on the menu, Yukon Gold potato gratin, maple cured pork loin, and soft poached eggs.
Yeah.
That's my kind of breakfast, Scott. Really.
So,
all right, so what are we doing with the cheese?
We're going to just kind of dump just the rest of this cream really quick. We can't let that go. And it looks pretty wet right now, and so you can't really stress about that. What's going to happen is that's going to get all absorbed into the potato as it cooks.
Okay.
And then that's pretty much it, Sarah. All we're going to do now is just put our cheddar on. We're using some really nice 6-year-old aged white cheddar.
Why aged?
You get like really nice flavor profile. You get better texture. You get little salt crystals that kind of form as the cheese dries.
Okay.
And it's just,
So I know you've been the chef here at Benny's Bistro for 10 years. You said that you did most of your training in Australia. Do you find that you pull ingredients and recipes from sort of around the world and bring them here into the bistro?
I do. First and foremost, we're a French bistro, so I try to stick as close to that as possible as that formula. But I'm flexible. We're not really into fusion, so we're not doing so many exotic things. But I had a Japanese sous chef, for instance, for a year, and so now I've got, a few awesome little Japanese tricks up my sleeve, and it's just really about getting as much exposure and working with as many, interesting people as possible, yeah.
Right. That's looking tasty.
Yeah.
All right, and then how long will they need to bake for?
Well, these will go into the oven for probably about 5 hours, actually. We cook them really slow, and what happens is the longer you cook it, the potatoes kind of start to meld together, and it'll just create this one sort of awesome layer of.
Everything is so, you put so much time into everything. The bread, Vincent was saying that, you know, it takes 24 hours before it's baked, and then we've got the potatoes. I like that you're putting so much time and effort into everything.
You can't really rush things, you know. If you do, then you're cutting corners, and you know, and then it's kind of a pointless, I think, at the end of the day.
Got it. All right, we'll let our potato gratin begin to bake. We still have more to come from both the French Baker and Benny's Bistro later in the morning.